The world watched as a Chinese Coast Guard vessel used a military-grade laser against a Philippine patrol ship near Ayungin Shoal. The blinding green light incapacitated the BRP Malapascua's crew. A stark escalation in the West Philippine Sea. Water cannons and intimidation have become daily realities for Filipino sailors and fishermen. For years, the Philippines stood alone, its navy underfunded and outmatched. But a new signal appeared. A Japanese P-3C Orion maritime patrol aircraft, sharing real-time data with the Philippine Navy. On the surface, a Japanese-built multi-role response vessel steamed alongside its Filipino counterpart. A new dawn is breaking, powered by a historic partnership between the Philippines and Japan. The story is no longer just about Filipino resolve, but about allied strength. Japan, once a wartime adversary, is now its most crucial security partner. This alliance is reshaping the Indo-Pacific, one patrol at a time. Their alliance is a beacon of hope for regional stability. A new era has begun in the West Philippine Sea. The Japan-Philippines bond, once scarred by World War II, has been transformed by reconciliation and shared purpose. Japan is now a pillar of peace and aid. The Philippines, a vibrant democracy at Southeast Asia's heart. Together, they face new threats, maritime disputes, and coercion in their surrounding seas. This shared challenge has deepened their cooperation, evolving from economic aid to a strategic partnership. Forged by history, their alliance now stands for shared values and security in a changing world. A navy's strength lies in both its sailors and its ships. The Philippine Navy long relied on aging, outdated vessels, no match for China's modern fleet. Japan's support is closing this gap with modern, purpose-built assets. The multi-role response vessels, like the BRP Teresa Magbanua, are large, long-range ships capable of sustained operations in rough seas. Equipped with advanced surveillance, they serve as the Philippines' eyes and ears on the front lines. Japan has also boosted aerial surveillance, providing patrol planes and advanced radar systems. These radars, installed in key locations, dramatically improve maritime and airspace monitoring. The shift is from reactive to proactive defense. Japanese experts train Filipino crews, ensuring effective use and maintenance of new assets. This transfer of skill is as vital as the hardware itself. The result, a more credible, capable Philippine defense posture. Japan's comprehensive approach is systematically strengthening the Philippines. Together, they're building a resilient maritime shield. The true game changer is the Reciprocal Access Agreement, or RAA, signed in 2024. This treaty transforms the defense relationship, enabling deep, interoperable military cooperation. The RAA allows Japanese and Filipino forces to train, operate, and be stationed on each other's territory. Joint exercises are now smoother, more frequent, and more complex. Japanese fighter jets and destroyers can train alongside Philippine forces in the South China Sea. The agreement enables logistical support. Japanese aircraft can operate from Philippine bases, and vice versa. This interoperability makes both forces more resilient and effective in a crisis. The RAA is a political statement. Japan and the Philippines see their security as linked. It provides the Philippines access to G7 technology and training, and Japan a forward presence in a vital region. Together, they're building a seamless defense architecture. The RAA complicates any adversary's calculations. It's more than a document. It's a commitment to a rules-based order. The alliance is now a cornerstone of Indo-Pacific security. China's three-headed dragon strategy uses its Coast Guard, maritime militia, and submarines to overwhelm neighbors. Japan's support helps the Philippines counter each threat. Japanese-provided MRRVs stand up to China's Coast Guard, documenting illegal actions and maintaining presence. Advanced communications expose China's tactics to the world. Against the maritime militia, Japan's patrol aircraft and surveillance radars cut through the fog, tracking and identifying state-directed swarms. Shared intelligence allows the Philippines to anticipate militia movements and protect its fishermen. For the underwater threat, Japan's anti-submarine warfare expertise is invaluable. Filipino sailors are trained to detect submarines. Joint exercises hone these skills. Japanese P-3C and P-1 patrol aircraft are among the world's best submarine hunters. Their presence makes the South China Sea less permissive for adversaries. Japan's tailored support addresses every layer of China's strategy. The alliance turns transparency and technology into powerful deterrence. Together, they're making the region safer above and below the waves. For the Philippines, this is about more than geopolitics. It's about protecting territory, resources, and people. The West Philippine Sea is a lifeline for tens of thousands of Filipino families. China's blockade of fishing grounds has devastated livelihoods and food security. Japanese-built patrol vessels escort Filipino fishing boats, reclaiming economic rights and sovereignty. Their presence gives fishermen the confidence to return to their rightful waters. Beyond fishing, the seabed holds vital oil and gas reserves for the Philippines' future. Chinese interference has stalled exploration, but a stronger maritime presence changes the equation. Japan's support creates a secure environment for energy development. This partnership ensures the nation's wealth benefits its people, not foreign powers. It's about enabling Filipino sailors to patrol safely and fishermen to provide for their families. The alliance empowers the Philippines to fulfill its duty as guardian of its archipelago. Sovereignty and livelihoods are being defended, one patrol at a time. The partnership is a lifeline for the nation's future. The Japan-Philippines partnership is fundamentally defensive, designed to deter conflict, not provoke it. The goal is to make aggression too costly for any nation to consider. Hardware, training, and agreements all enhance the Philippines' ability to defend its territory under international law. This is about building a shield, not a sword. Both nations emphasize de-escalation, diplomacy, and a rules-based order. They're not forming a bloc to contain China, but reinforcing UNCLOS principles. Joint patrols uphold freedom of navigation for all, not just themselves. Japan's post-war constitution and defensive military posture shape this alliance. Its growing security role is a reluctant response to a deteriorating environment. The alliance strengthens partners, stabilizes the region, and upholds norms without firing a shot. Its legitimacy comes from its defensive character and broad regional appeal. The alliance asks nations to support peaceful dispute resolution, not choose sides. Its strength lies in both advanced technology and the moral high ground. The Japan-Philippines partnership is a test case for the Indo-Pacific's future. Will the region be ruled by might or by law? What happens in the South China Sea sets a precedent for the world. The alliance is a new model middle powers cooperating to shape their security environment. It shows nations can resist coercion without being drawn into superpower conflict. The partnership operationalizes the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling, turning legal rights into reality. Joint actions affirm freedom of navigation and access to exclusive economic zones. This inspires other Southeast Asian claimants and strengthens international law. The South China Sea is a global trade artery. Its security is everyone's concern. By keeping sea lanes open and governed by law, Japan and the Philippines defend global economic security. They're not just protecting their interests, but acting as responsible stakeholders. The alliance contributes to a stable, prosperous future for Asia and beyond. Their cooperation is a beacon for a rules-based order. The Japan-Philippines story is a beacon of hope in a divided world. Two former adversaries have become close partners, united by shared values and mutual respect. Their transformation is a testament to reconciliation and democratic principles. This partnership lights a path for others, showing there's an alternative to capitulation or proxy conflict. The model, capacity building, mutual support, and upholding law, can be replicated across the region. It encourages a network of alliances, with countries like Australia, South Korea, and the US contributing. The message smaller nations can assert agency and defend sovereignty with the right partners. The alliance flips the narrative of helplessness in the South China Sea. It inspires confidence in Manila and across Southeast Asia. Together, they're powering a new vision for the Indo-Pacific: collective security, respect for law, and peace through solidarity. Japanese-built ships under the Philippine flag carry the hopes of a region. When nations stand together for what's right, they can turn the tide. The future is safer, more collaborative, and more peaceful because of alliances like this.